Hey guys, Green Toad Girl here. Welcome to my countdown. Today we have my favorite games for my favorite console, the Wii U, and ow, please have mercy. Look, I know the Wii U isn't the most beloved console, but I just really love it and stop, please, fine, it sucks, just stop the bullets. Now that that's settled, let me just say, I really like this console and I think it has some fantastic games, so why not cut them down? I mean, I literally wrote a eulogy for it on my DeviantArt, so I really do love it. Anyway, I have two rules. One, I will only be including games that I myself have played. So, sorry DKC fans, I've heard Tropical Freeze is awesome, but I haven't played it, so I can't put it on my personal best list. Two, I respect all other opinions, so please respect mine. Sure, gaming isn't quite as subjective as music, but it's up there, so know that these are my favorites. Anyway, let's jump into this top 10, which is actually top 11 because I own 11 Wii U games and couldn't leave only one out. Number 11 is Mario Party 10. Mario Party, the hit or miss side franchise. There were the good reviews of Mario Party 2, then the horror that was Mario Party 8. From the reviews I've seen of this one, it's pretty mixed, but the general public considers it overall a bit above average. I'm about the same. Out of the 3 Mario Parties I've played, this is my favorite, but only because of Bowser Party. When my friends and I played this, we'd ignore the Mario Party and Amiibo options and just go straight to Bowser. It's definitely the most fun mode, but be honest, Bowser is totally OP. Other than that though, it's just an average game, and not my go-to party game. Number 10 is Nintendo Land. This game is set up like a Nintendo-themed amusement park, and it's great. While it doesn't feature that many games, it does feature games from all over the Nintendo universe, which makes it really unique. Plus, it was the Wii U's launch title and the first Wii U game I've ever played, so it will always be special to me. It features competitive, collaborative, and solo games. Out of the competitive ones, Luigi's Ghost Mansion is definitely the best. I love scaring the crap out of people when finding them, and the night vision look on the gamepad is really cool. For the collaborative, I love Legend of Zelda Battle Quest, but only as the archer. I can't for the life of me control the swords. And for the solo games, Donkey Kong's Crash Course would claim my favorite. Even though I've mastered the track, it's still a unique and fun puzzle game. The others, such as Mario Chase and Yoshi's Fruit Cart, are also very fun. I really like this game. I just like the other ones more. Number 9 is New Super Mario Bros. U. Well, here's the newest installment in the NSMB series, and what does it do that the others before it didn't? Not much. For a series that's been going on since 2005 on the DS, which yes, I have, and yes, it's the rose gold one just like every other girl, they haven't really done much to improve it with each installment. So what does this one have? Squirrels! But honestly, I actually really like the flying squirrel power-up. Oh, and the worlds are all named after desserts for some reason? All negatives aside, this is still a genuinely fun game. Smooth controls and well-designed levels. It's just nothing special. Unless you count Super Luigi U, which I rented and promptly rage quit. Number 8 is NES Remix Pack. This game was not what I was expecting it to be, but that doesn't mean it was disappointing. Far from it. When I bought it, I was thinking it was just going to be snippets of NES games, not many challenges set in NES games, but I'm totally okay with what it turned out to be. As a child of the 2000s, I never played an NES, though I do have my mom's old SNES, and I really enjoy playing these 80s and 90s games. My favorite one is either Kirby or Legend of Zelda, and I like the little twists that they put on them. As someone who never got to play the originals, unless you count Mario All-Stars on the SNES, this is a really fun game and a genuine surprise to me. Number 7 is Paper Mario Color Splash. As Paper Mario games go, this one's not the best. Maybe I'm biased, considering my favorite game of all time is Super Paper Mario, but that seems to be the general consensus. It still retains that great Paper Mario humor though, and I found myself laughing at multiple points in the game. I've heard people compare it to Sticker Star, and while they are very similar, that's nothing I'm complaining about. I genuinely enjoyed this game, and go ahead and kill me for it, but I also liked Sticker Star. I guess a lot of people didn't like the painting gimmick, but I thought it was totally fine. I liked going around and hunting for all the colorless spots. The Rochambeau tent and Ocean Festival had me laughing, and while Huey was overall a pretty forgettable sidekick, he still had some great moments. And the graphics. I know graphics aren't everything, but I was really impressed with this game's, especially the textures on the characters, specifically after an enemy battle when Mario fixes his hat and you can see the hatch texture on the paper. It's incredible detail. Oh, and the items are really memorable. Number 6 is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I really liked the Captain Toad levels in Mario 3D World, so when they released a game full of them, I was all in. And it did not disappoint. I love the puzzles, and some of them legitimately make you think. I'll admit, a few stumped me. Plus, this game is kind of a prequel to 3D World, as it ends with how Captain Toad got to the Sprixie Kingdom for the events of that game. Plus, in the bonus levels, you actually get to play levels from 3D World as Captain Toad. I think that both Captain Toad and Captain Toadette are super adorable and great to play as, and Wingo was a surprisingly memorable boss. The side challenges to get the completion stamps are fun and difficult, and it's overall just a really good game. I just wish that even with 3 books of levels, there was more. Please make another Captain Toad puzzle game, Nintendo. I'll even buy a Switch for it. Number 5 is Super Smash Bros. U. Who doesn't love a good button-mashing, murder-your-favorite Nintendo characters game? I know I sure do! As per usual with the Smash series, the graphics take on a more realistic style to them, and they look great in HD. You can even make your own stages to battle on. Also, I really like going to the music player and just listening to a ton of the songs. It even allows you to make a favorites playlist. There's honestly not that much to say other than it's an entertaining, mindless fun kind of game. Rosalina and Luma for the win!
Ready, go!
Number 4 is
Super Mario Maker!
Super Mario Maker. I might get some flack for this not making the top 3, but hear me out. This is an amazing game. It's every Nintendo fan's dream to make their own Mario level, and with this game, you can. My personal favorite kind to make are the popular automatic levels where you don't touch the controller, but the throw every possible enemy at you and then laugh as players scream and rage ones are fun too. It was always fun to let my friends make levels when they came over and then for all of us to try each other's out. There are some pretty sweet special effects, and the items change depending on the respective game you choose. Plus, you can share your levels and play with others from around the world. My main reason for not putting it higher is because Miiverse shut down, so some of the best features, like comments, are no longer available. Number 3 is
Mario Kart 8!
Mario Kart 8. As far as Mario Kart games go, this one is my favorite. Granted, I've only played 4 out of the 8 Mario Karts, but this one is the best. I love all the tracks, and the online mode is super fun. Plus, the $12 DLC is totally worth it, as those extra 16 tracks are awesome. I don't do battle mode often, but I really like that it takes place on actual racetracks, not designated battle maps like the others. And no, Cat Peach is not as bad as everyone says. How can you say no to a kitty? The anti-gravity gimmick is really cool, and the tracks look absolutely gorgeous. My favorite map has to be Toad Harbor, and no, it's not just because Toad is my favorite character. I just really like the atmosphere of Toad Town. The jazz style music is also really good. I'm a huge video game OST fan, especially of the orchestrated Nintendo kind, and this is one that I'll listen to from time to time. Rainbow Road and Toad Harbor's songs are particularly great. Oh yeah, and Rainbow Road isn't nearly as deadly as Mario Kart Wii's version. Number 2 is Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm honestly surprised how high on the list this one is, but I simply adore this game. If I could only describe it in one word, it would be adorable. I don't think I've ever played a cuter game. The handcrafted look and creative materials everything is made out of is so unique and wonderful. I really love every level, except maybe 2S, and even though I've completed the game 4 times, it never gets old. There's a good mix of platforming and puzzle elements Yoshi games are known for. Plus, did I mention how cute it is? The Yoshi transformations, especially Moto Yoshi, are super fun, and the soundtrack is easily my second favorite Nintendo OST after Galaxy 2, and is seriously underappreciated. Every time I listen to it, I just get this big smile on my face and I'm left in a good mood for the rest of the day. An excellent, feel-good game, and certainly one of the Wii U's best. Plus, that Yarn Yoshi amiibo is everything. And number 1 is...
Super Mario 3D World! Meow.
Super Mario 3D World. I absolutely love this game. While it doesn't have the amazing story of, say, Super Paper Mario, it does have some of the most top-notch gameplay and levels I've ever played in a Mario game. And the Super Bell. To anyone who doesn't know, cats are my favorite animal, so having a power-up that turns you into a cat is just one of the best things ever. I'm more of a 3D game person, and this game does 3D perfectly. I was kind of disappointed that Yoshi's not in it, but plus he's a great game mechanic, and the levels she's featured in were some of the most fun ones in the game. It's not particularly difficult, but the levels are just so fun and creative that it doesn't matter. And don't get me started on the Bowser fight. Spoiler warning. First off, in World Castle, I was totally underwhelmed, and kind of expecting what they did in NSMB Wii, where they added in a second stage to the fight. But no, the level actually finishes, until Bowser pulls your end screen curtain away and takes you to an entire new, crazy-looking Bowser-themed amusement park world. And the actual final battle is my favorite Bowser battle of all time. It's not that hard, but the fact that Bowser uses the bell to turn into Meowser and chase you up his 300-story skyscraper is just the most originally epic battle ever. And the music, specifically Great Tower Showdown 2, with its elements of orchestra, electronic, and rock, it's just amazing. Plus, we get a snippet of Battle Rock Galaxy in there, so that's awesome. And let's talk about how long this game is. With 12 total worlds, 119 levels, 380 green stars, and 85 stamps, it's a big one. And don't even mention Champions Road. No joke, on our first save file, my mom and I lost 3,000 lives on that board. 3,000! When we finally beat it, we probably worried the neighbors with how loud we were screaming. Plus, Rosalina's unlockable in this game. It's no wonder it has an average of 9.2 out of 10 stars, and it's no wonder it's my favorite game on the Wii U. Now go play 'em!